Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel for a Ford Puma ST Line X walk around video. But before we get stuck into the walk around, if you're sat there thinking I don't want to miss another minute of the Perkins Garages content in 2024, I couldn't agree more. Please do click on the subscribe button and I shall be seeing a lot of you this year. This here is an Agate Black Ford Puma ST Line X MHEV. So that is a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. So for you, there's no plugging in, there's no waiting for the charge. You simply get in it, drive like any normal vehicle, and get some very good MPG out the back of it. That is thanks to the 1 litre EcoBoost engine producing 155 PS of power. That 155 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The vehicle is registered on a 72 registration, meaning we're taking Ford warranty with us until November 2025. The vehicle is done just under 7,000 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact mileage once we're on the dash in a moment. So sit tight, sit pretty, and buckle up for a walk around on this lovely Puma ST line. So we're going to begin at the near side front, and like always, I'm going to present to you the remote central locking in all of its glory. So that is the remote central locking key, and that in turn I've just clicked on the unlock button, and that has just woke up the daytime running lamps. Daytime running lamps will give you the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting condition, and inside those are also LED headlights as well. Going south, we have front fog lights and we have front parking sensors which trail along that front lip of the bumper. That little dull bit there is part of the driver assistance pack. More in particular, that is the pre-collision assist and for lane assist and things like that, but I'll cover that inside in a moment. Moving ourselves around the vehicle, we eventually come to the offside front wheel, which are these beautiful low profile 19-inch, oh sorry, my back's gone then, 19-inch alloy wheels. So they are the machine cut alloys. You have the silver shiny face with the matte black just behind. They look beautiful. Silver painted brake calipers as well, and the tyres are the Goodyear Eagle F1 tyres, which are in fantastic condition. I'm going to draw your attention north quickly up into the windscreen if it's not too reflection-y. That there is a light sensor, so as the sun comes down and the moon comes up, your lights are kind of come on automatically. Furthermore, in the top part of the windscreen, covered by the reflection of the tree, is 3 more sensors. One there is a light sensor for the automated headlights. We have one at the front there, which is the traffic speed sign recognition camera, and we have one further right, which is for the rain sensing wipers. Bringing your attention back down to the vehicle, on the driver's door, if I just lock the vehicle, then take you to half zoom, we have keyless entry. We can tell that because we have the 4 lines on the door handle, and this is an ST Line X, meaning we've got all the specification in the world. Clicking or touching behind the handle will unlock the vehicle. Touch on those lines once more, unlocks the vehicle. And as you can tell, we have power folding and heated door mirrors. Part of the driver assistance pack is that little sign there. The 2 vehicles is a blind spot assist monitor. So if someone's in your blind spot, either on the near side or the off side of the vehicle, that will illuminate orange to let you know it's unsafe to pull in or out. At the top of the vehicle there is a panoramic glass opening roof. I haven't opened it because there was a possibility of it getting a bit damp outside, but believe me, that opens. I'll show you in a minute. Rear privacy glass, which stretches all the way around the rear of the vehicle, really aiding to that black effect, the colourway of this vehicle with the matte black wheels, the Agate Black and the rear privacy glass. Big fan. So at this stage of the video, I take a step back on the offside rear quarter. Notice there as well, the wing mirrors just folded in, the vehicle just locked itself. That's because I use keyless entry. So if you don't get in there within about 30 seconds, it will time out and lock itself once more. Anywho, on the offside rear quarter, I get the camera nice and high. I just gently rock the camera back and forth, showing you just how beautiful all these panels are on this Puma. And then we can link that round to the offside rear wheel and give you a good look at that. Wonderful. So starting to make our way around the rear bumper now. So we have a rear parking sensor all the way around here. And that means we have the Ford Active Park Assist, so self-parking on this vehicle. So front and rear parking sensors complemented beautifully with a higher definition reversing camera. We'll have a look inside the boot space in a minute, but we're just going to give the near side the exact same treatment. So again, starting nice and high, we're just going to gently rock the camera, hopefully showing you just how beautiful this all is. It's like a pane of glass, isn't it? It's beautiful. Then we can link that to the near side rear wheel and give you a good look at that. And followed all the way down to the near side front wheel, giving you a good look at that. Beautiful. So that is the exterior taken care of. Now let's have a look inside the boot. This vehicle features a power tailgate. So double click on the boot function and that will open up the tailgate. So we do have the closing button again on the offside right hand side of the boot seal. The Puma's tornado cover is built into the rear window, so as you open and close the boot it shall retract and open by itself. So the Ford Puma boot is becoming a bit famous really for the ability and versatility. So let me begin with a 12 volt socket. You had a power pack or a cool box or something like that, it needs a power. Perfect. With a multi-height floor, so you can put it down into the lower position, making the volume of this boot rather gigantic. So you've got a nice large volume boot in a low position. Pulling this upwards, we can lock that into position like so, and to expose what this area is called a Ford MegaBox. So effectively it's a bit like a bathtub, it has a drain plug at the bottom, and so if you're required to wash your dog, muddy wellies, things such as that, it's easily achievable. In this instance, we've actually put a space saver spare wheel inside that MegaBox. So if you're one of these people, and there's a lot of people about that love a spare wheel, underneath there you have all the relevant tools and jacks required to change it on the side of the road. So whether you want the MegaBox or whether you want the spare wheel, that is up to you. Beautiful, big fan, I love that. Okay, so shutting the boot up, now we're going to come round to the rear of the vehicle. There you go, you can see the puddle lights and all their action. Just going to unlock the vehicle to gain us entry to the rear. Well, that exposes the beautiful ST line interior. But beginning on the door cards, we have a hard wearing plastic and we have soft touch leather on the door card there. 4 electric windows, so 4 controls, or 1 control on every door card. Spinning the camera around now to reveal this beautiful ST line X interior, which is a half leather, half cloth interior, all defined by this beautiful red ST line stitching. Very durable, very comfortable, very robust, and it's going to last you the test of time. If you require the ISO fixings for the smaller humans of this world, don't worry, we have one on the near side rear and one on the offside rear. Beautiful. Now we're going to have a look inside the front. So opening up the driver's door, all 4 window controls with the electric mirrors and folding ability is found on this cluster, with interior locking found just in front of the electric mirror function. Spinning the camera around now to reveal the front drivers and passenger seats. Again, we have that ebony leather with some beautiful red stitching with the cloth section in the lower base and the back part. Manually adjustable seats, you have a rear tilt, a height, a front tilt and a forward and backwards on the conventional rail there as well. And I forgot to mention, we also have the ST line mats in there all ready to go, all protected by my lovely little paper mat there. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me for a second. Okay, so the first port of call is telling you the vehicle has done 6,900.1 miles exactly. I can't remember the digit I said. I think I said just under 7. So there we are. So it's just 100 miles under that. So we have a beautiful digital dashboard in its Puma. As you can see, when you get in, it wakes up to this extent. Foot depressed on the clutch pedal. We then have an engine start stop button. So one click on that, and that gains us power to the vehicle. So that is complemented with the keyless entry system and the keyless engine start stop button. So effectively your keys can be in your pocket, in your handbag or wherever. You don't have to fumble around trying to find your keys. So giving you a quick tour of the digital driver display. So going from left to right, the left we have a coolant temperature sensor, we have miles per hour and a digital speedo on the left there. On the right hand side we have the RPM times 1000. This counts the revolutions of the engine, also known as output power of the engine. Furthest right is a fuel gauge, At the bottom, again, we have the mileage, we have the ambient air temperature, and we have a digital readout for the fuel gauge. On the right hand side of the steering wheel, I have a series of return, OK, up and down, and menu button, and that's what I'm going to be controlling the middle part of the display with. So coming down, we have different fuel consumptions, different trip computers, we have a hybrid gauge in there, tyre pressure, as you can see. If I was to expand this menu, we can then go into different things such as audio. You've got your navigation in there as well, so that'll come up with your directions. But once you have your previous destinations, home and favourites programmed in, it's very easy to set the navigation. And we've got settings in there as well, so you can see oil life, tyre pressure and local hazard information. So I previously mentioned to you all that we have the traffic speed sign recognition camera at the front windscreen, and the traffic speed sign is replicated at the bottom there. So we have a 50-mile-an-hour sign just before coming into the garage, and that reads that. That will be used in a coordination of your intelligent speed limiter. So the adaptive cruise control and speed limiter can all be found on the left hand side of the steering wheel. A very ergonomic place to keep it, so it's just by your thumb, so when you're driving along it's very easy to set your distance to the vehicle in front, set your speed limiter and everything in between. Below on that cluster there is a volume minus, a volume plus and also a mute button. Okay, I want to show you the steering wheel. We have a beautiful perforated leather, and this is actually fitted with the winter pack. So this is a heated steering wheel. So for this time of year, it's absolutely beautiful. Progressing the video now into the central reservation of the vehicle, 2 adjustable cup holders, a manual handbrake. Beautiful, nice sensation doing that. And we have a parade of buttons down here. Drawing your attention back to the screen once more, clicking on the mode button, we have 5 individual drive modes on this vehicle, and whatever mode you put the vehicle into is going to change the aesthetic of the screen, give you, so for this example, in a sport mode, a nice sporty intent. So back down to the parade of buttons, we've done the mode button, we have a traction control on and off. This button's for the automated parking. We have one to turn off the parking sensors and one to turn off automated stop start, which automatically turns off if you're in sport mode. Bit of a tip for you. We have another 12-volt socket, another USB-A port. A USB-A port delivers 2.1 amps of charging. For this instance, this would be perfect for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So if you do have a smartphone, plug it in using a USB data cable there, and it will mirror your phone onto the screen. I shall cover that in a second. If not, your phone supports wireless charging. Place it in this little cubby hole there and it will wirelessly charge your phone. So maybe one day you forgot your lead and you still need to charge your phone up, place it down there, job done. You're always going to have charge on your mobile device. Here are all the controls for the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Furthest left is fan speed, furthest right is temperature. At the top left we have different demists, automation function. In the middle, different flows of vents, recirculation, air conditioning and max air conditioning can be found on the right hand side. I mentioned earlier we have the winter pack, so it includes 2 heated front seats either side, electronically heated front screen and an electronically heated steering wheel. These 3 are beautiful for the winter months because they warm up very quickly. Obviously, if you're waiting for the hot air to come out of the vehicle, you have to wait for the vehicle to become to temperature. In this instance, if you turn your heat seat on, you've got instant heat to your hands and your bum or your windscreen. Moving the camera north for the last time. This is a Sync 3.4 module. We know this because it's got the dark blue band at the bottom. Divides into audio. Then we have different sources such as FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. And we have your phone connectivity there, so you can add your phone via Bluetooth if required. At the bottom section, navigation. So this is a lovely sync navigation, very easy to use, very responsive. For example, you'd like to come to Perkins to look at this vehicle, click the search box and you're going to need Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha. Click the search box, it will speak to the GPSs in the sky and navigate your route here. No bother. I'm not going to click start because I'm here already and it might start shouting at me, but don't forget you can have the directions appear on the screen ahead of you. Furthermore, we'll go back to home and you're back to your home screen. If you click on settings, we have the top left widget, B&O sounds. This comes with a B&O sound system, so we have 10 individual B&O speakers in this vehicle. One more, another one there, a couple in the back as well. So this is 575 watts of audible power. Don't quote me on that please, that was just a number plot from my head what I think is correct. So if you're into your music and want a good sound system, this Puma has got it all. So you can adjust your tone settings, balance, your adaptive volume, above my pay grade, but if you know what you're doing, that sounds beautiful. In there we also have the driver assistance pack. I mentioned this earlier. I said to you we got a lot of spec on this one. That's the adaptive cruise control, intelligent speed limiter, we have the lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, rear camera, we've got the blind spot assist, wrong way alert, cross traffic alert, driver alert, and rolling stop speed threshold. In addition, we can go into the vehicle settings now, and in vehicle settings we have loads of goodies. Where do you want me to start? Windows, global open, global unlock. That will open the sunroof, open the windows, letting a nice bit of fresh air into your car as you approach it in the summer months. In wipers, rain sensing wipers, beautiful. Down, we'll go down to, we've done the tailgate, let's go into lighting, auto high beam. It's got it all, it's got it all. This is a fantastically spec vehicle, and it's the 155 PS one as well. So that's about it for me. Just want to tell you this again, this screen is supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Many benefits of that, but my favourite one is it's going to be enabling your voice command on your phone. So I'm iPhone, so I get Siri, click that and it will activate Siri. From there I can ask Siri to do whatever I want. So whether it's make phone calls and text messages, play music, Siri, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? It's all hands free whilst you're driving along, so that's essential in today's world. So I won't bore you too much more. Thanks for watching. Any questions, please get in contact using the number 01376 550 899. Again, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and I shall speak to you all very soon. Bye bye for now.